Hello friends, my name is Sunil Kumar. In this video, we will learn how to create the idempotent message using the text file. So let's name it as idempotent file store. So we will use a file where we will persist the ID of the idempotent message so that system can check across it. So first of all, we will use the HTTP connector to get the request, and we will keep its setting as default. It's run on 808 port, and we can say is that it will use the path as file store. Okay. Then we will use the item potent message filter over here, and it will do it based on some ID. So over here, I will use the token one as the ID and will use token one over here. And then the object store, where it will store its value, we will use the simple text file store. If we click on the next, it will ask for the name. So I will say file store entry TTL. It means is that time to live. How many millisecond, this value is in millisecond, how many millisecond this value will be considered as duplicate, right? So I defined it to 1200 and the directory in which it will store it. So I will say is that mule object store, so it's a relative path to the projects. I click on finish, and just for testing I will use the set payload. So set payload is, if the message is not duplicate, it will process this message, else it will go to catch block. So I will say is that catch exception strategy over here, and just to find out, I will use the set payload method over here and put its value as duplicate. Now this message will throw the exception only if I choose this checkbox throw on an unaccepted. It means that if any duplicate message is there within that time limit, it will throw an exception, and only then it will go to the catch block. So we will try to run this application. Let's deploy it, this application, and see how it behaves. So over here, we have inside the HTTP, we have used the path as file store. Let's copy it and paste it in my Postman. Let's see if this server started or not. So application is still deploying. Let's wait till the application get deployed. So in this case, the idempotent filter will store the ID into that particular file and checked against it. So application is deployed. If I hit it one, it processed. And if I click on duplicates, it's a duplicate entry. Now let's see where the object is get stored. If we go to the file store, the project we have created, it's created a directory called name Sunil and object store. If I go in this file, I can see that one entry is there. Okay. Now let's hit few more requests. If I put the another request is processed. If I wait 200 millisecond, hit it again, processed. But if I hit it again, I got a duplicate value. And let's see. So every time the successful message is processed, it will create an entry in this file. So this is how the idempotent message store, and it store the ID into a file and use the object store file storage to store these values. Thanks for watching. Thank you.